On this episode, we explore all things Al.
It's not Al, it's AI.
Yeah, I know. But remember me? I'm dyslexic. And if I don't say Al, I go IA or weird stuff. It's just easier for me to get it correct.
Okay, sure. But AI helps us identify things.
Oh, sure. Like on this episode, we're going to talk about like identifying cats, bringing dead animals into your house, and people at airports.
Yes, and also stops those cats by locking the flap when it tries to bring the dead animal in.
Well, okay, that could be good. But I do believe that the ultimate deepfake has just gone too far this time.
Okay, it's an app that takes women's pictures and turns into nudes. What the heck is wrong with that?
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott, and this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and podcast.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And what I've noticed is going on in the world today is you have some heavy equipment up on looks like a pile of black sand.
As you know, we have two seasons in our area. We have winter and construction.
Yes.
And they are redoing a section of the road on the way to the airport. And I saw this guy up here, and I watched him because we were obviously sitting for 15 freaking minutes while they were moving all this equipment around, and there was only one lane.
Yeah.
This guy was so good and so fast, he filled their truck in 3 minutes.
That's crazy. Were they black sand?
I'm like, how the hell did he fill it in 3 minutes? But look at the size of the bucket.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Poof, done.
And you said on the way back, the hill was gone?
On the way, no, the hill was shorter, and he was gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just couldn't figure out how he got up there.
Well, they usually build their way up. But
Yes.
whenever I see it, I'm always like, how does that not collapse and just take him down with it?
Correct. Because you know that tractor weighs probably 60,000 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Crazy. And then today we're going to be talking about a lot of IA stuff. IA. Oh, my God. Yeah, well, I'm dyslexic, so AI stuff. Al. That's why I say Al. Al. I do a lot of Al stuff. Hey,
all right,
Al
ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you a warning. This is a cat video.
So,
all right.
What?
It's a cat video. Cat videos are popular, right?
Yeah, but you're not going to show a cat video. Are you going to show a cat video?
No, we're not, but we're going to talk about it. So it's kind of a cat video. Kind of.
Okay. All right. So, Amazon engineers are bored, apparently.
Well, just one, anyway.
Well, we had the thing on the other Amazon engineer. I forgot what he did or whatever.
Oh, that's true. That's right.
Oh, this is so funny. This is how I know that your phone listens to you. Remember we talked about that earlier with AI and that and how your phone listens to you and you get ads?
Yes.
So on the page that has this story, I'm getting the ads that change. And before the show, I talked to Scott about my Nest thermostat that I had to adjust it. Guess what ad just popped up?
Something for Nest.
The Nest ad for the thermostat.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, kind of funny. So yeah, so the engineer got tired of his cat bringing home dead animals.
Okay, now first off, we need to preclude something here. He has a cat door so that while he's sleeping, the cat can go out and do its thing at night and not bother him. So the problem is he'd wake up with a cat sitting on him with a dead critter.
Right. Well, they bring it back to you to show you that they love you.
They love you.
Yeah.
Really, it's what they do.
They're providing for you. So he set up a camera so it looks at the cat, and if the cat's coming back empty-handed, then it opens the door and lets the cat in.
Correct.
But if the cat is carrying something or anything, or it's not his cat,
right,
the door locks or the flap locks for 15 minutes.
Yes, which is actually pretty genius.
So the cat just stays outside for 15 minutes.
But he wrote the program, the algorithms, and all that sort of stuff himself. And he says it's working out really good.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't. Whatever. I mean, it's just a camera identifying stuff.
Correct.
That's what AI is good at, right? So that's like through the airports and facial recognition. I was watching I think it was an Amazon show called The Patriot. They have 2 seasons out. And the reason I happen to watch it is one of the people I used to know in Chicago is actually starring in it. His name is Tony Fitzpatrick. He's a famous artist. Look him up, Tony Fitzpatrick. Famous artist. Lived in, was it Lombard? I don't remember. Well, my friends had the Frank's TU restaurant.
Okay.
And he loved the beef sandwiches and the hot dog. He'd come in there all the time. He also was on WLUP radio.
Okay.
I remember if he's with Steve Dahl or Kevin Matthews, where he was just a guest, but great artist. I mean, unbelievably great artist and funny guy. He was, I can't think what other movies he was in, but he was in other stuff. And so he's in this movie. I'm looking at this guy going, man, that guy looks familiar. And again, my wife was like, yeah. Everybody's familiar to you. Do I hit the little thing and Tony Fitzpatrick. I'm like, don't even that Tony Fitzpatrick. Because he always wears this cool hat. He pulls off hats. I want to find.
There's a handful of actors that are well known for wearing hats.
Yeah, well, he wears hats, but he wore hats like as an artist. But he's really cool dude. So I was watching it, and I'm gonna sneeze.
See, I did it with you. What do they call it? Sympathy pain, sympathy sneezes.
Yeah, I wish. But during one of the things, not Tony, but the other guy had a full facial recognition. So he had 3 teeth pulled. And he goes, yeah, it's easy to full facial recognition, which is like AI, rolling it back into what we're talking about, the camera recognizing things. He goes, all you got to do is fall out of a 2-story window so your head's all swollen up and then pull out 3 teeth and then smile like this.
That's right.
And it can't recognize you.
No, I don't think you're from Arkansas.
I think you're somewhere else. But yeah, so unless the cat falls out of a tree and loses some teeth, he'll be able to get back in. But I thought that's right. So that's the first part. Second part is we're speeding the shows up because we have an announcement coming up on our next show. But we're going to go into our genuine positivity message now, which is penned by Funguy the Entertainer. Hey, Funguy the Entertainer, what's our genuine positivity message for this week?
Our ability to love brings us not only joy, but pain and anguish. But I will live through the pain. The joyful memories can soothe those aches and once again bring back that joy.
There you go.
Everybody knows you fall in love with people, your parents, your grandparents, they all pass away. It's the circle of life. And there's a lot of sadness and anguish there. But all those joyful memories, you wouldn't want to give them up, would you?
Nope.
Besides, if you were all by yourself, man, boring. Although, if you're all by yourself frequently, you could do a deep fake and make 2 of you.
Deepfakes. So we talked about deepfakes before. So deepfakes are the new technology with all the AI coming out, where it's human synthesis or artificial intelligence used to be superimposed over images, right?
Correct.
So the video sources can be those machine learning, it's called generative adversarial network. Wow. No wonder why they call it deepfake.
Exactly.
Generative adversarial network. So a lot of the deepfakes have been used more recently for like when, oh gosh, I can't think of the guy's name who drove his car into the telephone pole for Fast and Furious.
The actor's name or the character's name?
The actor's name. Either or. Yeah. Okay. You say it like you know either one of them.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking because Vin Diesel's one of them, but he's not the one who drove the car in the telephone pole.
No.
Is it the one that passed away?
Thanks for paying attention. Yeah, it's the guy who died, Paul Walker. Jeez.
That's it, Paul Walker.
So his brother played the part, but they used deepfake to put his face over the top of him. And then I do believe that they did that with Stan Lee in the latest Captain Marvel movie. I think Stan Lee was already passed away. I don't know. But they've done that. And then It's more prominently used in celebrity pornography, right? Where they
Correct.
put the face over that or revenge porn. But it's also used to create fake news.
Oh, yes.
So I think that was part of one of the stories we were talking about with them doing it on Facebook. Well, another deepfake app has come out and is shut down already.
Yes. And it was free. But if you paid for it, you could do more cool things with it.
Yeah.
And then they said, we didn't think it would get abused. What?
Yeah. Okay. So the DeepFake app creates nude images of women in seconds.
Yes.
So
and only women. It doesn't work on men.
Yeah. Well, they said it
right there. I'm saying there's an issue here. Not that I want to see nude men, but I know women that would like to see nude men. I know a few gay friends of mine that would like to see nude men. So this
they said the second iteration was going to be that. They did say that that the programmer said that was the next release.
Right. But, and of course, considering, I want to say that it's like 5-1 men versus women who watch porn. So needless to say,
again, I'm going to say this again, and I feel so. Men are visual, women are emotional.
Correct.
We don't want to see it. They want to feel it, touch it, and experience it. Yeah, by doing. What have you done for me lately?
Right.
Bought me flowers. Have you taken out the garbage? Have you washed the dishes? Have you cleaned up the dog poop in the backyard? Have you stopped the cat from coming through the door with dead animals?
Hey, Ham did.
Yep, that's what women want.
Yes, men they just like to see naughty stuff.
But then what they did this with, it wasn't like overlays of other bodies over the top. It actually, the algorithm, based on the pose and everything, just put all the parts in place to make it look like the person was actually nude.
Needless to say, if you have a mole or something like that, it's not going to show up because they can't see it unless you get a picture of you in a bikini first. But it looks more natural, but even though it's not.
Yep.
And no, I do not know this from experience.
Sure. But it's called DeepNude. Huh.
I'm sure there's a movie called that too.
Probably a porn movie.
Yeah. No.
So DeepNude did this. Let's see what else. When did it come out? Come out and shut down. I know it was recently.
I didn't actually see a date.
I'm trying to see. I got to get a new mouse.
Yeah, artificial intelligence X-ray app. It's so funny.
June 27th is when the article is written, but doesn't say
correct.
When the DeepNude Al generating deepfakes being used.
Good old Al doing his job.
Available download free for Windows with a premium version which offers better resolution output for $100. Well, it wasn't really $100, it was $99.
$99. No ups, no extras. Oh, wait a minute. No, you got extras. And you probably got up.
But here's the good part. Both the free and the premium version of the app added watermarks that produce that the nudes are clearly identified as fake.
However, if you paid the premium version, it was just a little one that could be easily cropped out.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Again, there's no way they didn't know what was going to happen with this if they did it that way.
Yeah. Crazy. And of course, how was the tech first spread? Users on Reddit. Reddit going to the top.
I still haven't used Reddit. I should probably check into it.
Really?
Why not?
Yeah, Reddit's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah, I've used Reddit.
Okay. I'll have to check into it.
All kinds of moral and amoral stuff and immoral stuff there.
So, but anyway, since we were talking about deepfakes, I thought we might do the phrase origin story about deepfakes and just find out where it all came from.
Okay.
Now, this is what kind of freaked me out.
So I came up with the word. I told you what the word was and why they call it deepfake, but go ahead.
All right. I see that. That's something it's portmanteau. How do you say that?
Portmanteau.
Never mind. It's a technique for human image synthesis based on artificial intelligence and is used to combine and superimpose existing images and videos onto source images or videos using machine learning technique known as generative adversarial network.
There it is, general adversarial network. That's what I call DeepFake, because neither you or I could pronounce it properly the first time.
Correct. Now, here's what I find
adversarial. Isn't adversary? Go ahead.
The phrase deepfake was coined in 2017. Because of these capabilities, deepfakes have been used to create fake celebrity, pornographic videos, or revenge porn. And deepfakes can also be used to create fake news and malicious hoaxes, which we talked about. But what I remember is the movie Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1987. They had deepfakes in that movie. They made him look like he was the bad guy.
Right. And the people who were dead, the people who were getting killed were still alive.
Yes.
On a beach and wherever they were.
Right.
But
okay, 1987. So this stuff was thought about way before 2017.
Right. But here's my question for you. Okay. Generative adversarial network. Adversary means one's opponent.
Correct.
In a contest, conflict or dispute. The conflict or dispute. So if you're generative in dispute network, they got to be using the in dispute, right, or in conflict. So it's generating stuff that is in dispute of what's really there is how they've got to use it, not as your enemy or foe.
Right.
Right. So that's got to be how they're using those words. I like deepfake easier. It's just easier to. I don't know why it's deepfake, but it's definitely fake.
Yeah, I agree.
So deepfake is a new word that's going to be spread around more and more now that people are doing these things. And with that, I want to say, is this the real Stephen Scott or is this a deepfake? And thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision and we're really, really, really real,
or this is a deepfake, please subscribe, like, watch our other social channels. Go to whathappened.world to see if we really are a deepfake or not. You can check us out on our Facebook, on our YouTube, on our podcasts. What else? Funguy the Entertainer cooks for you. Check out our Instagram pages. See all the cool stuff that we're doing. And I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good
Crazy,